Hello there, let's talk about measurement and reading scales. When you're taking a measurement using a ruler or a graduated cylinder or a burette, it's really important that the values you're writing down reflect how well that tool is able to measure the solid or liquid or whatever it is that you're actually interested in. And so there's a really simple rule to make sure you're getting as much information as possible out of your measurements. And that is, you're going to look at the marks on the measuring tool, and you're going to see to what decimal place those marks are. So maybe the measuring tool counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's being measured to the ones place. It's marked to the ones place. So you're going to add an additional decimal place. You're going to estimate between the lines because you have a pretty good feeling for what that number is. And that's what you're going to write down. So for example, if I look at the green box on the screen here, if I look at it, it's between 2 and 3 inches. And to me, it looks like it's not quite halfway. So I'm going to call that 2.4 inches. And in this case, the marked decimal place was the ones place, and my estimated decimal place was the tenths place. And so I've recorded my value to 2.4 inches. If I look at the dark blue rectangle here, it looks to me like it's between 1 and 2 centimeters, but there's additional marks. I can see that it's between 1.5 and 1.6 centimeters because the ruler has additional markings, which allows me to record my measurement to more decimal places. I have more information. And so as I look at this, I'm going to say that looks like 2.57 centimeters. That last decimal place, in this case the hundredths place, is estimated. It might vary a little bit from person to person as terms of where you think it lies. One more. As I look at this, I see it's between, well, the markings go 0, 10, 20, so it's marked to the tens place, and you're going to record your answer to the ones place. And so I might call this 16 centimeters. So you're always looking at where your device is marked to, and you're adding one additional estimated decimal place to that number because that's information that you know. Now, a couple other things. First off, if where your object that you're measuring is exactly on a line, you want to tell someone that it's exactly on a line. So you're going to add a 0 as your estimated digit. So in this case, my measuring tool is marked to the ones place, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches, but it looks to me like it's exactly on the 4. So that means that this is going to be 4.0 inches for the measurement I'm going to record. There is still an estimated digit, 1 decimal place past the markings. It's just a 0 because it's right on the line. Last piece, when you're recording the volume of a liquid, say in a graduated cylinder or a burette, which we will meet this year, you want to look at the bottom of the meniscus. The meniscus is the natural curve of the liquid in the measuring tool, and you want to look at the bottom of it. So in this example that I have here, we're going to read down to the bottom of the meniscus. And then we'll look at our measuring device. It's marked to the ones place. So I'm going to estimate an additional digit to the tenths place. So I might call this 15.3 milliliters. And that's all there is to it. Just remember to estimate that additional digit, and don't forget to write down your units.